Rearrange. You have lost some members. Two of them will come. Okay. But you will need fifth one. So, who still have the same team? Oh, okay, you have. And you? Your team. You lost one team member? Yeah. You are four. So, we will split one big team. Yeah. So please, one person could join here, please. And one person could join here, please. And then we are fine. Hmm? You lost one member also. Okay. Yes, join this team. No, I think we are okay. And if somebody else comes, we sort out on the go. Okay, let's do it. It will be very simple. You cooperate with neighbor team. You cooperate, you cooperate, you cooperate. But you don't change your physical location. Management have not budget to move you to the same office. Yeah? Sorry, you stay at the same location, but you need to arrange cooperation. So you don't change location. Yeah, that's fine. You understood this. What else? You plan. How now you will produce pasta. And let me emphasize. One portion of pasta will be ready when it will consist of one piece from one team and one piece from another team. It will be counted as one portion of pasta. One pasta of this shape and one pasta of that shape counts as one output, one product. Yes, and then in one location you have the output. The output counts when you have both pastas. If you have only one, it counts 0. And yes, you need to pass your pasta through all the team.
The way which moves the pasta is one, yes? Two teams, but one process for one pasta. Yes?
That's up to you to design how you will move around. The important, you follow the same rules. Rules haven't changed. What have changed? You need to cooperate with other team. Yes? It's half of the portion. Yes. But also that pieces, and then it counts as one portion of ready product. Yeah, you know, the product is getting more complex. Yeah? Two minutes to design your process, and you can raise your hand, and I will come and answer questions. Yes. 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 So this pasta shall go through everybody, and that pasta will have to through everybody, and then together, where is the second? They count as one portion of ready pasta. And remember, you will need to give me estimate. But the next iteration will last 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Yes? If something falls, it's a defect. Yes? No. So, time for planning is over. I need your estimates. And now we have 3 teams, 1 and 2, 2 and 4, 3 and 6. Please, give me your estimate. One number. Guys, I can teach you one thing. When I raise hand, and you see me standing quietly with raised hand, you do the same. You raise hand and you shut up. I teach moderation technique. When you see me standing quietly with the hand up, you do the same and pay attention. Guys, this is facilitation technique. When you see me like this, you pay attention to me and you do the same, you raise hand. Ah, perfect, it works. So, now I need your estimates. One number per team. So, give it. Yeah, it's good that you came to that. So, okay. You can make exception in the last step, because you asked. Two minutes. You have 2 minutes. Now you estimate. Yes? No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter as long as you count correctly. Your estimate, please. 6, 10. Thank you. 10 portions of pasta. And how many portions of pasta you will produce? 30. How many portions of pasta you will produce? 40. This is very ambitious. And I wish you good luck. And this is the first iteration, so don't worry if something goes not like that. You will have retro afterwards. Countdown. 3, 2, 1, start. And you have 2 minutes now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Stop! Thank you very much. And now, please, give me your result. Team number 1, 12. Great. And number of defects? 5. I was afraid of answer who counts. Team number 2? Yeah. So you are still counting? Results? 66. Wow, 66. And 3 defects. And team number 2, 24. And 6 defects. Wow, wow, that's a quite different results. Can we hear from the team number 5 and 6? What are they doing so well? Could you share it?
We synchronized the process, so we shared what worked for us.
And if you listen, you might improve.
So we synchronized how, and then like we count ours, they count theirs, and then we just match up how many we produced.
Yeah.
So we don't really need to synchronize the number in between, just end up the final value.
Do pieces go through each member's hand?
In the team.
Within one team?
Yes.
Uh-huh. So what about following the rules? The pasta need to be touched by everybody, and you are the team. You cooperate together, and the pasta, in order to be produced, need to pass hands of everybody in this combined team. So that's why your result is way better. So, but anyway, good try. And is it clear now for you that something needs to be done in order for each piece of pasta to pass everybody's hands? Two different pasta, but each pasta needs to pass through everybody. Okay, thank you. And about this team, have you also have produced twice larger, better results than the team near to you. What was your winning strategy? Also interpretation of the rules? No?
We're working, each team counts several pastas, and then we switch it. Small pieces.
Yes, yes. It's called cadences. So you synchronized within your iteration the work of two teams with cadences. Cadence. Good. And I don't know, I give now time for you to re-engineer your process and come up with another estimate. Okay? But don't leave the office that everybody comes to that. Mixed team members? Yeah. Yes. That's fine. They also have it. Okay, time for design is over. And now prepare to start the new process, but give me estimates, please. This team, your estimate, 20. Your team, 30. And your team, your estimate, 20. Good. And countdown starts. 3, 2, 1, 0. Start. Four, 3, 2, 1, 0. Stop. Great. And what are your results? 33. And defects? And your results? 17. Good. And defect? That's great. One defect. This is just perfect. And your team? 14. Great. And defect? 17 and 3 defects. These are quite good results. If we count that this was against the rules, then you have improved. This is good. What else we see? Defects again came down. It's quite clear iteration helps with decreasing defects and getting quality better of the process. Yes?
It is 1 point or it's 2 points?
1 point, yes. It's a portion of pasta now. And yeah, you have improved your results. Very good. And the team here, could you share with others what you suggest them to do if we are to continue?
We communicate too.
Okay, great suggestion.
Motivation is the best.
So who paid who?
We have a question for them.
Yeah.
How do you pass from one team to another?
We have 2 bags.
We split the time to do time boxes, 1 minute and 1 minute, and we
And
did
then we
it in parallel in one team, then switched the output, and then did on the second.
But there is no airtime between the batches, right?
No.
Should it be? Why is that?
Yes,
So
I
how
took
will
the
you-
pasta from the bag and put from the...
No, the question is if we given the back is the batch or not. Yes.
This is a batch, so
This is the batch or not?
But did you give or just others start taking from there? It doesn't matter. No, it does. It isn't a batch.
So ask the question. It's not
I can tell more.
No, that's just a great.
This team came up with a math. Somebody is like me, applied mathematics. He told we are even. How we could follow the rule that we cannot pass to next member. Nobody else asked.
I hadn't wrote the pasta to the hands. I just give them back.
But you put the bag on the ground, so it's not on the air.
Let's say that's fine.
That your hand is on your body and you are staying on the ground. So.
And what do you do with the second rule? Where you have to start and finish with the same person?
Just having the hand on the down. So
Both teams?
Yes.
One same person?
No, yes, starting.
Yeah, so he was throwing and catching on the same time. Same person.
All of us.
Yes.
One person.
In two
Two persons. There should be one person who starts.
That can be a valid point.
We want to remove this.
Why not? It's okay. But if we are going to remove one rule, then we will work in this mode. One team will be outsourced. I will put chairs in between, and you will not be able to cross over. You will need to throw over to India. But then you can remove one rule. Which rule would you like to remove before you start working with other team that becomes remote? Because there will be obstacle, physical obstacle.
So finish with the last person.
This one? No, this is somehow carved in stone. Sorry. But second, everybody agrees? We take it away. And now let's start discussing how we will work, and I will introduce the barrier, okay? Between teams. But you will need to come up with an estimate how to improve your result. Yeah, it's like this. Perfect. Guys, could you move a little bit aside? outsourcing. That's a management decision. This is management decision to outsource. So, collaboration between teams can happen only here.
But we can use that
You can, but collaboration is limited. This window and you need to show. You need to air like this. Oops. Sorry. Okay. I think that we could try to see how it works. Ah, that's interesting. Do you have a window here? No. No, it needs to be in the size of the chair for everybody. So you cannot put it here. It's a border control. Yeah. So this, don't touch. No, this is a border control. Yeah. Okay. One team is building tower. But we will now start time. Countdown starts. 3, 2, 1, 0, start! One minute. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Time! Time is over. And now, please, give me your numbers. How many portions of pasta you managed to deliver? 22. 50. Wow. And 7 defects. That's a cool result. And your team? And 8 defects. And your team? 37 and 1 defect, right? Okay. Now I propose that you sit down a little bit, calm down, and we discuss. Because time is getting to finish. So 5 minutes in order to reflect on this and then have a discussion, okay? So, amazing. You have managed to improve your results even when the offshore mode had been introduced. How come? Anybody could tell why this was not obstacle? Yes?
Actually, the removal of rule number 2 really helped, because then it was like less integration points. So the handover was much easier. So we can do work separately and just pass it over when it's done, and then every team could continue take over the work that's been done by other team.
Okay. So you analyzed the process and you removed some points of failure. That's smart. When you deal with did you communicate better, worse, more, less?
This helped a lot.
So very helpful to communicate, especially this team. When they sit low, they don't even see others. So that's really offshore mode. But it worked well for you this time, and.
And also on the third iteration, every now more or less knew what they were doing exactly.
Yes.
What were the purpose of the team, the main goal.
Mm-hmm. Did you notice I skipped estimates?
Yeah.
I did discussions because it's when you start in the new with a new partner, estimates not very much matter. It's important to have first iteration and see what is the velocity, and then you can manage by changes on the velocity. Because some people ask in Agile, can I put KPIs like compare story points? One team does, I don't know, 20, another is doing 50. So 50 is better? Do you agree? It depends. Correct answer, yeah. You're next Agile coach, you know. What matters is the change in your dynamics within the team. If you change somebody on you or you change partner, the velocity will change, everything will change. That's logical. What have you learned about scaling? Was it now, it became difficult, more difficult to cooperate with other team?
Yes, because we need to agree new rules, how we work together. The two teams need to agree.
And why it was more difficult to agree?
Because every team have its own culture and its own work
Yes, correct. Especially cross-culture, you see in work, it immense problem.
I think we were lucky because two teams had almost the same velocity. Because if the velocities would be very different, the result would have been much lesser than it was.
Mm.
So I think that this was helpful, and that we didn't need to do any arrangements for that. And other thing is that we had only one integration point. It's just pass the pasta to another team. We didn't have more collaboration and integration point, which allowed us to not to stuck on those integration parts.
Yes, I'd like to ask one question. In the retro and planning, when you join together, what have changed? Like, you became more people. And stand-up, for example, if you were multiple teams, it's kind of tricky. You just need more time for everybody to express, even if they are short and concise. But if they are not trained, it can become mess.
I want to also share another observation that when we work individually, so our KPIs were better, but then when we shared our technique with them, and when we had to compare it together, they were more productive than we were.
Yeah, that's also correct. I have to apologize that we cannot squeeze all the workshop in this time limitation, because usually it's designed as a 3-hour workshop. So third phase, you can imagine that would be quite a madness and quite a lot of struggle. I can guarantee. And you can take these slides later and then try with like not 2 teams, but maybe more teams. But you can do it, but it takes significantly more time to agree on things, and you might come up with ideas that you send one person as a messenger from each team, and then this team of messengers agrees on the process, and then they go back to the teams and you start working with the same process. It's called in Agile communities of practice. So it's a famous approach to scaling Scrums, for example. It's quite simple to establish and then synchronize. They can be technical subject oriented, or they can be process oriented. Any more reflections, please, or learnings? Yes?
Also, the outsourcing to the India was not so complicated because we already knew that team. So it was like the same, like 30 people are working in the United States, and then one day half of them decide to go to India. They already know each other and they know how to work. So that would be more complex if we would mix up the parts of the teams with a different type of team. So that would be more complex. So.
And there was no time shift either.
Yeah. So it's like a traveling to India like this. We already knew on the other team.
Have you heard about these 3 types of scaling approaches? Anarchists, dictators, and networkers. Actually, these are 3 schools. If you divide if you analyze all these DAD, less, etc. approaches, they fall into dictators, because like SAFe, it's very rigid framework that says what are the rules, etc. They dictate how to scale. The anarchists are some approaches that say people will figure out, and you facilitate the process only, and they will really figure out, because people are smart. And networkers are the ones in the middle, because they read some books, they see how these dictators work, but then they have facilitation and they take some bits of pieces and they share a lot of things between teams. So for example, in the retros, it's not like within one team, but they come to other teams' retros and they listen to techniques and approaches and they bring it and experiment. So these are three approaches to scaling, if I can say so. So I haven't promised to go deeper in the technical scaling frameworks. It's another topic for the workshops and games, but at least I have promised that you will experience how it feels when you change your environments, what changes in your techniques, in your mood, and what kind of challenges can come up and what kind of solutions. So I hope everybody got something out of it. Yes? Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of the conference.
Okay, so I want to say thank you that you come here, and this is a small gift from
Thank you very
Agile.
much.
And if someone has questions, you can come to our speaker, and please leave the feedback. Here you can scan this one, or you can go to the website. And now we are going to have a long break for lunch. So we are waiting you to the next speaker, Valdas Maksimavičius.